You know, sometimes it feels like science fiction is actually becoming science fact. And that's exactly what we're talking about today. We're looking at artificial intelligence and how it's poised to completely change the game for people living with multiple sclerosis. And this isn't just about cool technology. It's a genuinely hopeful story. So, let's dive in.
All right, so let's just jump right in with a question that honestly gets right to the heart of all this. Does the computer know more than the doctor? It's a bit of a provocative thought, isn't it? But it perfectly sets the stage for the incredible shift we're about to explore. A move away from general advice to deeply personal, predictive care that puts so much more power right into the patient's hands.
Okay, so to really get why this is such a huge deal, you gotta understand the fundamental challenge that doctors and patients have been navigating for years. It's this constant, really difficult balancing act.
And here it is, laid out plain and simple. This is the core of that dilemma. On one side, you've got these incredible medications that can slow or even stop the disease in its tracks. I mean, that's a modern miracle, right? But on the other side, some of these exact same drugs come with a pretty serious risk, the potential for significant liver damage. That is a heavy, heavy trade-off.
So because of this really tough choice, the approach for a long time was kind of one size fits all. Doctors had to look at broad statistics, weigh the general risks against the benefits for the average person. But here's the thing, nobody is the average person. Every single patient is different, and an approach that works great for one person might be dangerous for another. It was the best they could do, but it was far from perfect.
But, and this is the exciting part, this is where the story takes a huge turn. This is where a new kind of tool comes into play, one that promises to pull MS care out of that world of guesswork and into a future of truly personalized medicine.
And here is the game changer, a sophisticated AI algorithm. Now, the idea is actually pretty simple, but it is incredibly powerful. This tool sifts through a ton of a patient's personal data to do one absolutely crucial thing: predict your individual risk of liver damage before you even take the first pill. This makes the conversation about what to do next so much more informed.
So what exactly is this AI looking at? I mean, what kind of data is it crunching? Well, it's not just one thing. It's looking at everything. It pulls in your blood tests, it goes through your entire medical history, and it even factors in lifestyle stuff. It's basically building a complete 360-degree digital picture of you.
And what this does is it completely flips the script. Think about it. Instead of the old way, try a drug and just wait and see if something bad happens, which is totally reactive, doctors can now spot the folks who are at high risk right from the get-go. This is proactive care. It means you can make smarter, safer choices from day one.
Now, this is already incredible, right? A huge leap. But what the researchers found next? Honestly, it was something else. It was this profound discovery that proves what so many people have just intuitively known for years about that deep connection between our minds and our bodies.
I mean, if you were going to predict liver risk, you'd think, okay, let's look at liver stuff, right? Obvious things like, liver enzyme levels in your blood work, data that's directly tied to how that organ is doing. And yeah, the AI looked at that, but it also looked way, way deeper.
And what it spat out was, wow.
Just wow. The AI flagged two other huge risk factors for liver damage from these specific drugs: the presence of mental health disorders and anemia. Now, these are not the things you'd normally link directly to this kind of problem, but the data was clear. The AI saw a pattern that humans were missing.
And this right here is so incredibly important. It's science finally catching up to something so many people have felt in their bones for their whole lives. The body and the mind are not separate. They are one. How we feel emotionally, the challenges we're facing, it has a direct, measurable impact on our physical bodies. It's just a powerful, powerful affirmation.
Okay, so what does this all actually mean for someone walking into their doctor's office? How does this change things on the ground? Well, it means we're moving away from what was essentially guesswork and towards real precision.
I mean, just look at the difference here. It's night and day. The past was defined by trial and error. It was like, let's try this and hope for the best. But the future, the one this AI is helping to build, is all about personalized medicine. It's about using your unique data to pick the safest and best path forward for you right from the start.
And the new process? It's actually pretty straightforward. First, your data gets put into the system. Second, the AI does its thing, analyzes the risk, and spits out a personalized score. And finally, with that powerful insight in hand, you and your doctor can work together to tailor your treatment. Maybe that means a different drug, or maybe it just means keeping a closer eye on things.
Which brings us to what might be the biggest takeaway of all. This isn't just about cool tech or algorithms. It's about empowerment. It's about a fundamental shift in your role in your own healthcare.
And this is the phrase to remember. Your personal information is becoming your greatest power. Let that sink in for a second. Every little data point, from a blood test to your personal history, it's not just a line in a file anymore. It's becoming an active tool that you can use to protect yourself.
And see, that's what's so amazing about this. We're not talking about some futuristic miracle drug that's 10 years away. This is about taking the powerful treatments we already have and just making them safer for each individual person. It gives you more information, and when you have more information, you have more control.
So I want to leave you with this final thought, a question to really chew on. If this tech was available right now, if your doctor could hand you a personal AI report detailing your specific risks and your potential benefits for treatment, would you want to see it? It's a question we all might be answering for ourselves very, very soon.